Hey guys, my name is Dr. Phil, and yes, I'm qualified to be a film critic. Today, in this video, we're taking a holiday special look at one of the most anticipated sequels of this year, and that is Halloween Kills. Directed by David Green, this is a sequel to Halloween, released in 2018. Before we get started, you should know that this review will contain minimum spoilers ahead. Be warned that the film I'm reviewing is rated R, so viewer discretion is advised. So without further ado, let's get started on this Halloween special. First, the characters. Our main characters were engaging, investing, and you would certainly care about their safety and hope they would get through this horrific night. As for the returning characters from the 1978's Halloween, it was interesting to see these familiar characters again, as you see them helping Laurie Strode to end Michael Myers' reign once and for all. And I have to say, it was pretty cool to realize that some of these actors did in fact return to play their former roles. And finally, you have to give these actors for giving astounding performances of fear, anger, and sadness. And trust me, you will see that throughout this movie. I mean, you would feel for these characters, man. I mean, they get you to your heart, man. You would care for them. Oh, and as for Michael Myers, our antagonist, he was sickening, menacing, ruthless. And even after several years since we saw this guy in 2018, he still terrifies me. And what the filmmakers did well with this character is that he's no longer just a serial killer. He has transcended into a being of pure evil that not only kills people, but drives the people of Haddonfield into a state of panic and almost near madness.
See, madness, as you know, is like gravity. All it takes is a little push.
And what I liked about this particular character, Michael Myers, is that you don't know what he's going to do next. He's unpredictable. You can't think of one idea of what he's going to do next. Which I like, because in the previous Halloween movies, you get a sense of what he's going to do next, because his main goal, really, was to kill all his relatives and siblings. Like what? And there was also this other Halloween movie where this cult worshipped him or controlled him or something.
I don't want to know.
Also, I liked how the writer explained how Michael Myers is still alive, because in the last movie, he was burning like bacon. But in this movie, they gave us a plausible explanation that kind of makes sense. Instead of telling us that Michael Myers is supernatural, like Jason Voorhees.
Oh, you mean Jason?
No! And as for the horror was nerve-wracking, the suspense was chilling, and the kills, my god, the kills are so gut-wrenching that you would feel the pain and suffering of the victims of Michael Myers. I mean, they weren't exactly creative kills, but you would still feel the impact.
What's wrong with them? I don't know. Come on.
And as for the score, what can I say? It's still awesome. In fact, let's hear one, and just tell me, if you don't think it gives you goosebumps, or at least intrigues you one bit. Okay, you ready? Here it goes.
Stop it.
Now for the story. The story did well by picking up where we last left off without wasting any time. It did well establishing and developing our main characters, exploring the mythos of Michael Myers, and it did well taking us back to 1978, showing us piece by piece what happened after that fateful night of Halloween. Honestly, I was shook by how well they were able to recreate that same feeling from the first film in 1978. Alright, let's talk about some of the problems I had with this movie. First, some humor in this film threw me off a bit. The sort of humor that wasn't needed in this film. Next, some of the characters in this film make odd and dumb decisions. More on that, there are certain characters in this film that dies. I can't tell you who it was, but they're the kind of characters that would make you think, wait, what was the point of bringing these certain characters together if they're just going to die like that? What was the point? Oh, and as for Laurie, yeah, she didn't do much in the film except monologuing. I mean, I get why she's in the hospital, but after all that hype and buildup of her and Michael facing off again, it was a bit let down. And finally, the ending. To be honest, it was thrilling and horrifying when I first saw that ending. But the more I think about it, the more I realized it wasn't exactly a good ending, because it felt forced, it felt confusing, and it was only setting up for a sequel. And that got me thinking, why? Why make another sequel? What else is there to tell? Honestly, it felt like a slap in the face. Like the filmmakers were saying, oh yeah, we're making a sequel. Like it or not! To sum up, the ending was poorly executed. Overall, my friends, this film has great horror, intriguing characters, and a terrifying, malicious killer. On the other hand, it does have unnecessary humor, questionable decisions regarding the use of its characters, and a puzzling ending. Look, I'm not saying this film is the worst Halloween movie. Besides, that title goes to Halloween Resurrections. I'm saying that this film has some good qualities, but I have to admit, it does have some bad qualities in regards to the script and its characters. But for what it's worth, I am a bit at least excited for the final sequel, and let's hope this will be the last movie they will make, because I think we got plenty enough. Halloween Kills scores a 7 out of 10. Well, that's the end of my review. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please leave a like and subscribe to my channel for more of my content. And please follow me on Instagram at Dr. Phil Morantes for updates on my channel. Thank you all so much for watching this review. I hope you enjoyed it. And as always, I'll see you guys in our next appointment.